Alright, so let's have an example of the law of sines and the law of cosines in a certain triangles. Again, the SOHCAHTOA, don't forget that. SOHCAHTOA is only used for right triangles. Now, in oblique triangles, we have three conditions here. Oblique triangles, we have four conditions, sorry. We have four conditions that we have to remember if we are trying to solve for oblique triangles. Condition 1 and 2 will be used. We'll be using the sine law. Condition 3 and 4, the cosine law is applied. Okay, again, sine law will only be used if that is AAS, angle, angle, side, or angle, side, angle. Or that would be side, side, angle, or two sides given and an angle opposite one of the given sides. We use sine law. Now, in the cosine law, if three sides are given, then we use the cosine law, or two sides in the included angle, that is between the two given angles, is a given angle. Then we have the cosine law. Let's have this an example. Tell whether the information given, what can you use? Is it the sine or the cosine? And find the other part of the triangle and tell which part it is. So if you're going to look at this, A is given. A, C, B. We label this, that is A, B, C, that is side A, B, and C. So A is given at 40 and C is given at 50, and the angle is given at 100 degrees. So if you're going to look at this, that is side, angle, side. This is the condition there. Side, angle, side. That means if you're going to look at the conditions, that is condition number 4. And what law are we going to use? That is the cosine law. Side, angle, side. We cannot use sine law. Okay? So that would be, we use the cosine law. So if you're going to look at this, what can we solve using the cosine law here? The angle given is B, that is 100 degrees. Therefore, if you're going to look at again our formula, that is cosine B, and that is B, therefore this is side B squared. And the other sides of the triangle, that is A squared plus C squared minus 2AC. Therefore, in this letter A, we can solve for side B using this given. So we can now substitute the values in the formula, and that would give us A squared is equal to 40 squared plus 50 squared minus 2, 40 times 50 cosine, the angle is 100 degrees. Okay, so that would be 40, that would be 1,600 plus 2,500 minus, that is 4 times, that is 2,000 times 2, so that would give us 4,000, and that is cosine 100. So if you're going to look at solve that with your calculator, that is 1,600 plus 2,500 minus 4,000 times cosine 100, and the answer would be B squared. Remember, that is B squared. B squared is equal to 4,794.59. So how are we going to solve for B? Get the square root of the answer. Sorry, so that would be square root of 4,794.59. And you will be able to have side B is equal now to, sorry, where's my cursor? 69.24. Let's say, it doesn't say if we're going to have one decimal number or two decimal numbers, but these are given in, let's say these are given in whole numbers. So I am going to write that in whole numbers. So this would be 69, no units. So 69 units. So that is our B. Now, We go to the second question. It says, therefore, each part in question 1, we calculate to 2 decimal places the other angles or sides of the triangle which are not given. Let's say we're going to compute all the other parts of the triangle. I am going to have, again, the triangle here. So if we're going to transfer that, that is 40, 50, and 100. We now have that 40, this is 50, this is 100, and we solve for, what did we solve there? That is B, which is 69. Okay, that is, again, if you're going to look at this, 69, B is 69, C 50, A 40, and D 100. So we have this. Now, we are going to solve the triangle. Solving the triangle means we are going to solve for all the unknown values of this triangle. First, we identify the angles. That would be angle A, B, C. Angle A is unknown. Angle B is 100. Angle C is unknown. Now the sides. Side A is 40. Side B is 69. And side C is equal to 50. How are we going to solve for this once? For angle A, we don't have angle A now, we don't have angle C. We need to solve for all the other parts of the triangle. So, what are we going to use here? You may use, if that is A, the other sides are given, you may use sine law, or you may use the cosine law. Again, if, let's say, for example, we are solving for A, we can use the cosine law. That would be cosine A. What is that? If that is A, then this would be A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2 BC. That is the cosine law. We may use this and solve for angle A. Or we may also use the sine law. This is cosine law. You may also use the sine law by looking at the given here. Remember that sine law, if you're going to have that is A sine A is equal to B sine B. And that is equal to C sine C. Why did I say that we can use this sine law? Because if you're going to look at this, this is a known. This is a known. Now, in the problem, we have B, and we also have, we are given B, and we are also given sine B. So you may use the sine law, or you may use the cosine law. So in this one, I want to use the sine law. I want to use the sine law in solving for angle A. So that would be, let's have A sine A is equal to B sine B. Now, we substitute the values here now. A is given at 40. Sine A is unknown, so we just place it there. B is given by 69. And the angle B is sine 100 degrees. Now, we manipulate again this formula. You can now have sine A is equal to 40 times sine 100 over 69, giving us sine A. Again, get your calculators. Be sure it is in degree mode. That is 40 times sine 100 divided by 69. So if you're going to look at your answer, look at the answer in your calculator. That is 0.570 or 571. Sorry, that is 571. Get angle A. That would be angle A is equal to inverse sine 0.571. And the angle would be 34.8, or in nearest degree, we're going to have the nearest degree. This would be, the angle would be 35 degrees. Now, it says here, we're going to solve for the third angle. We're going to solve for the third angle, that is 35 degrees. Now, if we know again two angles, we label it here again. This is 35 degrees. If we know the three angles, we know that the total of this is 180. Therefore, if we solve for if we solve for C, angle C, then that would give you 180 minus 100 minus 35. So, if you're going to look at that, that would be 180 minus 100 minus 35 and should be 45. This should be 45 degrees. That is